Hey guys, it's Savannah and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I am going to be telling you an alleged story about how I think a table got over on us. I am a server at a restaurant, mostly a dinner restaurant, I would say. And this happened a couple weeks ago. Okay. Let's start there. It happened a while ago, and 90% sure it is a lie, okay? But I need a video, and I'm gonna tell a story. So, I got there, and I think it was a 3 o'clock dinner, so I was meant to be on the early side, getting cut and leaving soon, in and out kind of shift. And all my tables are full or we're just slow and I don't have a table, okay? So this guy was talking, one of the other servers, we'll call him Joe because I don't know his name. Joe comes up and is talking to somebody and I'm like, hold on, what is happening? And he explains to me that his table supposedly found a cockroach in their food. And a couple other servers are listening to this story too. And we're like, how? First of all, how? Okay. And he says, it was just a bug on a plate with sauce on top. And we're like, weird. Because the way we pour our sauce, like, you would see if a clump of black or brown or something, a big enough clump, came down, you would see that. The cooks would see that. Okay. Second of all, this server, I can't think of which of the two guys' names it is, so we're just calling him Joe. Not even an option, but he is like religious for checking his food. Like, if the pasta looks burnt, or if it's a little too brown on the chicken, he's like, can I get this remade? Okay. He's like known for that. He always checks his food. And the way we do things, we're at the table looking at it with you before we hand it to you. And we put some things on top of the table. I'm not getting into details because I don't want to. But, so, whatever, sets it down, blah, 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 blah. He's telling us he's seen the clump. Okay, he knows that it's for real. He showed the manager's freaking out, talking to the kitchen. They're straining all the sauces, double checking. Absolutely nothing in anything, okay? Now the question is, where did you bring this from? If it truly did not come from our restaurant, did you find it in the crack of the booth? Did you bring it with you? Like, what's the deal here, No idea. Of course, this is all alleged. We have no idea what happened. Obviously, I was not there. I am just a person witnessing this. So the table next to them seem very like, I have no idea what's going on. But they're like, why are they leaving? Whatever. I don't know. I don't talk to them. The table across from them pulls me aside and is like, excuse me, why is all the servers laughing and looking at that table? They had already left at this point. They did box up their food, but they did not take it with them. Or at least it didn't look like it was taken with them. They got their whole meal free. I think they left shortly after this incident. The table across from them was there the entire time. And they pulled me aside and was like, what's going on? So I told them, apparently, allegedly, they found a cockroach in their food. And she's like, no, they didn't. Because if I found that in my food, the whole restaurant would know. We are like 3 feet away from them. Why wouldn't we know? We've been here the whole time. Why would we not know? Why did the table next to them not know? I would be screaming. Everybody in here would know. I would be posting it on social media. I would be making it a problem. Fair. Absolutely fair. I told her that is what all of us servers were thinking, because why would no one else know? And then it kind of confirmed it for me personally when the table across from them, literally like 2 or 3 steps tables between, okay? Did not know what was going on. They're like, it was a table of like 5 girls, 5 female women, okay? Not one of them screamed. Not one of them made a vivid reaction, because the people who I'm personally talking to right now are people watching. They're like, those people didn't know. We didn't know. Not a single person made a big like or anything. I was like, okay, that confirms it for me. And then another server comes over and she's talking to them too. And she's like, oh, I want to know your opinion, because her table's the table right next to them. And I'm like, this is interesting. Oh, I know what it was. I didn't have a table because the table that had the cockroach was meant to be my table, but he was still dealing with that. So they couldn't seat it because it wasn't cleared, because he was dealing with that. Wild. Wild, wild. So allegedly that happened. The managers took it very seriously. The servers did not. Everyone on that side who was told the story did not believe it. Except one guy was like, I guess it could happen because the people we pay for to spray for bugs doesn't always come. How would you know if they don't always come? You're just a server. How do you know? I'm sure if we're paying them, they better be showing up. Someone has to be letting them in the building, right? They don't just have a key. But that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't yet already. I also have a family channel link below. There's some weird noise going on outside and I do not like it. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my story time. Hopefully it doesn't get me fired. I need the money just a little bit longer. Maybe I'll post this closer to like October. But yeah, I love you guys and I'll see you next time with a new video. Bye.